Welcome to It Ain't Rocket Science. I'm Adam Balkin, and I'm here at the E3 Video Game Convention in Los Angeles, the backdrop for the opening of our show, where graphic designers, software engineers, and technocrats from across the globe come together to share and show their love for the video game industry. Each of the professionals here at E3 had aspirations just like you, and perhaps one day your avocation will turn into a vocation as you find a career in science, technology, engineering, and math. From here, we'll check in with a group of students in Austin who are heading to Paris after winning a national rocket launching competition. And we'll go one-on-one with a NASA engineer working on rockets that are going to land future spacecraft and astronauts. We'll hear from Jack Dorsey, internet innovator and inventor of social media giant Twitter, and some students earning accolades who may one day invent the next Twitter. As part of Time Warner Cable's STEM and Sports campaign, we'll hear from two sports all-stars, pro golfer Ian Poulter and basketball MVP Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, about the science behind their individual sports. And we'll see how you're getting interested and involved as we check out the World Science Festival in New York City and the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair in Phoenix, Arizona. All part of Time Warner Cable's Connect a Million Minds campaign to get you educated and interested in STEM learning and career opportunities. Tweet at Connect Minds during the show to join the conversation. The sky is the limit when we're talking STEM, and for a group of 4-H students in Austin, it's actually the destination. They recently won the Team America Rocket Challenge, launching an egg into the sky and bringing it safely back down to the ground. Our Dan Robertson talks with the team.
The task is not an easy one.
750 feet, return it to the ground in between 48 and 50 seconds exactly, under a parachute between 14 and 16 inches, carrying a raw egg.
It takes some engineering skill.
It's a piece of EPS foam cut out using a hot wire, and egg, it's the shape of the egg, and the egg fits right in there, nice and cozy.
And technical knowledge helps too.
It's a composite rocket motor. It's like what NASA uses for their solid rocket motors.
But these three Georgetown teams are the best in the country, beating more than 700 other teams in the Team America Rocket Challenge. Brothers Mark and Matthew Janeka and Daniel Kelton got involved through their local 4-H club.
Start by just picking a motor that'll get it to around the right height, and then we fine-tune it with a series of fishing weights that we can change out for each flight.
The competition is modeled on the aerospace industry's design, fabrication, and testing processes. Each team figures out how to fly the astronaut egg without cracking.
In something stiff like this, if the egg can't move at all, it can't crack.
Peanut butter, Vaseline is also used, but we find something that's stiff actually protects it better.
And inspiring the next generation of scientists.
He always knew he would be an engineer, but probably an aerospace engineer now.
Because reaching for the stars starts in your own backyard. For It Ain't Rocket Science, I'm Dan Robertson.
At NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, one engineering enthusiast discovers that success can be measured by a certain amount of failure. Our Rocco Bertuccio reports that trial and error is often the best way to not only reach celestial bodies, but to also guarantee a soft landing.
Humberto Hernandez is working on the science of blowing things up.
It's not every day you get to blow up a tank on purpose.
He and his team at NASA are working on Project Morpheus. They're developing a new type of rocket propellant and landing system.
It's a liquid oxygen